So, good morning there and welcome to Ívar's Fly Workshop. Today we are tying a fly which is originated in Canada, as I understand. And this fly, it's a well-known salmon pattern all around the world where you can catch Atlantic salmon. This is the Undertaker. It's a beautiful fly, absolutely. And for the thread we are using a black uni thread. And we start by attaching, of course, the thread to the shank. The hooks we are using, those are RX, those are standard double number 8. And what we are doing with the RX is simply, they are good hooks, they are really good. And yeah, the Undertaker is a fly that it's built up, and it's really like, you know, when you see the Undertaker, you know it's the Undertaker. It's just like a kind of like a categorical fly. We will start by making the butt of the fly, but the butt is made out of, let me see. Yeah, the butt is made out of flat gold, so we take this flat tinsel there. This is like a uni tinsel, which, like I showed you, and the uni tinsel has one really good benefit. It's that it has gold on one side and silver on the other side, so you get like 2-in-1 kind of package when you buy one of those. And they're great making both butts and bodies and some stuff on the flies. So the butt is ready, almost. And then we attach the tinsel down like this and snip off the end. And the what makes an Undertaker is those two next colors, which are part of the, I don't know if you can call it the butt of the fly or the body. It's probably the body. First of all, we take it's a neon green green glow bright, and I take them in like this and cut them in like in the middle, in half and half. Get that down to the shank of the hook and make my job with it, because you cover more, you know, area with a double thread instead of a single one. And on this size of a fly, it's just saving you time, and it covers the area you want to cover with the green color much better than a single thread. So here we have the first part of the body. And the second part of the body is another glow bright. Maybe for some of you who know the fly, you know how it looks, but I'm not gonna tell you. It's it's a red glow bright. I will tell you. It's like here. It's a red glow bright, and it's a it kind of glows the same with the green color, and really good combination, a color combination to join those two colors together, the green and the red one. I don't know what it reminds you of, traffic light or some switch or something. There is something with the fly. It's not only the fish which is fond of the fly. Us humans are really fond of it as well. So we make the other part of the body like this, and this is what gives a fly, like, it's like the signature of the fly, those two colors. And as soon as you see the fly, you know it's an Undertaker. It's kind of like, it's like almost like a categorized thing. It's same when you hear a Queen song. You know it's a Queen song when you hear Freddie Mercury. Same stuff with when you hear Rolling Stones, you know it's a Rolling Stones song. It's the same thing with this fly. That's how I feel it. Anyway, the body of this fly is, unlike many other flies, it's made out of oval gold and peacock curls. But first we attach the oval gold onto the shank of the hook. And what I find like, not weird, but I'm not familiar with too many salmon flies that have like a main body made out of peacock curl, like the Undertaker. But the peacock herring is like, it's a good material for fly tying, and the peacock is this color beautiful, both the tail of it and the sword feathers. It's like nice material to work with. We get the fibers of the peacock together. It's like 4, I'm using 3 or 4, 3 probably, something like 3 or 4. It just depends on how thick you want the body to be. And then you must stop the thread there to have space for your head, or the head of the fly. Then you wrap the peacock herring around the shank to create the body, like so. Catch it with your thread. It's very important, and very important to not let go of the bobbin when you catch it in the first round, because then you will lose everything that you did, and you have to do the wrap again. Some people will learn it the hard way, but I learned it the hard way, to admit that. Now we will get the golden oval gold over the body, like so. Catch that with our thread, lock that in, and then we will snip off the end of the oval gold, like the tag end, kind of. Snip that off right there, and you can either tie this fly with a hackle, like a black hackle, and then if you tie it with a hackle, that will come after the wing. But if you tie it with a beard, which we are going to do, like it's in the book I'm following, you'll take a black cock or a black rooster feather, pinch off like few fibers, 10, 15 fibers. It's like probably okay to have it a little thick, since the hook size is like 8. And then we will just attach them down to the head of the fly like this. And with a couple of wraps, you can, like you see, with just a couple of wraps, before you like saw it in with your thread, you can adjust the beard. And you'll snip off the end, or the tag end. And then we will be starting to worry about the wing of the fly. And this fly has cheeks as well, so it has a junglecock cheeks. But for the wing, we are using a black squirrel. It's a Vineyard squirrel. I like those Vineyard products. It's the first stuff I got when I got my first tying kit. That was more or less all Vineyard or lure flush. Something which my father bought in, I think, Hull or Grimsby in England, when he was sailing with fish to England. Many, many years back, 30 years back. And take the wing, back to the fly. We'll take the wing and get the underfur away. And pinch like we say, the end of the fur, and get the underfur away like this. Then the measurement job is the next step, and you have to kind of measure out how long you want the wing to be. That is, I'll say that's a personal preferences there, what people like, but we are just going to make like a medium length wing on this fly, just like the book I'm following. And if you pinch your hair, like if you pinch your squirrel together like this, give it just a little tiny drop of head cement or varnish. Look what happens when we place the fur down on the shank. They are not going to be spilled all over the place, because the varnish is holding all of them together. So you can kind of just let them there. And plus you will get like varnish inside the head that way. So it's like you're building up a stronger head as well. It makes the work more comfortable, and you're making a more durable fly. This is something which a friend of mine, Jón Sigurðsson, came up with. He taught me this. It's a really, really neat method to know. Then the cheeks of the fly, those are junglecock's cheeks. I'm using those are old. It's probably 20 years old or some, this cape I have, but The way to attach them is exactly how I'm doing. You'll strip off some fibers of the feather, leave the eye of the feather, which is the yellow part, just leave that like it is, and then you can use the stem of a feather like this to adjust it in the place that you want it to be. And then you'll do it on your side, the side that faces to the camera. I will use another feather. Actually today those feathers are more and more, it's more and more, like we say, common to see them made out of plastic. Well, for some people that doesn't sound good, but maybe it's better than to slaughter those beautiful birds, which the jungle cock is. And in some places the jungle cock has nearly been extinct. So you have to, like we say, you have to think about the environment while we are fishing as well. So now the cheeks are on the fly, and as you see, the one feather that is facing towards you guys, to the camera, that is split in half, and that is pretty common with those natural jungle cock feathers. To get rid of that problem is simply to buy them plastic. But anyway, the fly is almost ready, so we will just work on to make the wood finishing job right there and give it a good varnish, good coat of head varnish. Couple of knots, break the thread off, and then make the take the needle, and I'm using a vineyard head cement. It's like traditional old stuff, and it works, you know. Some flies you have to place like 2 coats of varnish, because the thread will drink in quite a bit of the varnish. But then if you go the second round, you'll get a really shiny, like solid head of the fly. So I hope you liked the video, guys, and just wanted to thank you for like great reactions which the channel has already got. You can like, share, and subscribe to help us get bigger, like to grow. And until the next video, take care, and I'll see you. Thank you.